Hello again, senior AI enthusiasts just like me. Well, here's a bulletin for you folks. Salesforce CEO Marc Benioff just dropped a bomb on X. I've used ChatGPT every day for 3 years, he says. Just spent 2 hours on Gemini 3. I'm not going back. The leap is insane. It feels like the world has just changed again. Well, folks, if the world has changed, your learning method needs to change with it. This is why I am having the time of my life, learning and teaching AI to senior citizens like me, my wife, and anybody who wants to learn it. So welcome to AI Podcast Listening. Today, Mike's AI co-host explainers represent that very leap. They're breaking down how you can join the free AISupercampus.com to master, get this, Notebook LM. It'll blow your mind. It's time to transition your mindset from scarcity to abundance. And it all starts with the power of Gemini 3. Now here's Mike's AI co-host to explain it all.
This is the brief on a new educational ecosystem that's designed to eliminate your fear of AI and unlock some massive productivity. So, creator Mike Hayes, he built this whole framework for busy people, right? It uses interconnected audio tools to basically swap out all that confusion and fear for some real clarity and confidence. First up, the real genius here is its combination of quick explanation and ongoing learning. It all starts with these short, friendly audio episodes. Think of AI co-hosts breaking down concepts simply while you're on the go. That part then links directly with AISupercampus.com, which is this free hub for networking and getting hands-on with tools like ChatGPT. Second, the engine that powers everything is Google Notebook LM, and this is the real game changer. You feed it complex documents, and it just instantly generates an audio overview for you. This means all your dead time, like driving or working out, becomes valuable learning time. You're turning any dense material into your own instant podcast. And finally, the whole philosophy is about shifting from AI scarcity to abundance. You know that scarcity feeling, like AI will take my job or I just don't have time for this? Well, the abundance mindset teaches you to use AI to clone your productivity, turn any topic into a quick lesson, and just access unlimited growth with the old barriers. By simplifying complex tech through personalized audio, this model means you no longer have to choose between learning new skills and your busy schedule.
All right, let's talk about AI. Today, we're going to break down a really powerful way to think about learning it. It's a strategy that's all about a huge mental shift, one designed to take you from feeling completely overwhelmed by artificial intelligence to feeling genuinely empowered by it. So let's be real for a second. Does AI sometimes feel more like a threat than something exciting? If you've ever felt that little bit of AI anxiety, you are definitely not alone. I mean, the pace of change is just insane, and trying to keep up can feel like a full-time job. It's so easy to feel like you're being left behind. You know, this whole feeling really comes down to a battle in your head between two totally different ways of thinking. On one side, you've got the scarcity mindset whispering in your ear. You know, AI is going to take my job, I don't have time for this, it's all too complicated. But then on the other side, there's the abundance mindset, which sees AI as this amazing tool that can basically clone your productivity and give you access to pretty much all of the world's knowledge.
So here's the big idea. What if getting a handle on AI wasn't about memorizing a bunch of jargon or learning to code overnight? What if it was really about changing your philosophy? The first real step is just choosing to see it all from a place of abundance.
And look, this isn't just some feel-good, positive thinking fluff. This shift has very real, very specific goals. The whole point is to cut through all that noise and confusion, to replace that fear we were talking about with genuine confidence, and to show you actual practical ways AI can help you. It's all about building a path so you can keep learning and go from feeling like, I don't get AI, to I can totally thrive with AI. Okay, so how do we actually do this? How do we make that shift happen? Well, the idea here is to use a really cool 3-part system, kind of like an ecosystem for learning. It's this interconnected setup designed to guide literally anyone into this new way of thinking. Let's break down how it works. First up, you've got what we'll call the radio station, and a great example of this is AIPodcastListening.com. Just think of this as your personal AI explainer that you can take anywhere. It's all about short, friendly audio episodes that tell stories and break down AI in simple human terms. No confusing tech speak, I promise. All right, part 2 is the school, which you can see in action at AISupercampus.com. So after you've been listening on the move, this is where you go to really dig in. It's a free community and education hub where you can explore ideas, network with other people, and learn how to actually use these AI tools to grow your career or your business. And now for the secret sauce, the engine that makes this whole thing run, Google's Notebook LM. This is the core tech. You can literally feed it any document, a PDF, an article, whatever, and it creates what's called an audio overview. It basically makes a little podcast for you with AI hosts to explain the whole thing. It's like having a personal AI tutor on call 24/7.
So you see how these pieces fit together, right? You've got the radio station for listening, the school for digging deeper, and the engine creating all that awesome content. When you put them all together, they create this amazing, seamless learning loop that really reinforces that abundance mindset.
The beauty of it is in its simplicity. The podcast you listen to on your commute, that's the explanation. It gives you the big ideas. Then, when you jump into the Super Campus online, that's the expansion. That's where you get the deeper learning, the community, and the practical how-to. It's a perfect 1-2 punch.
So let's just pull back and look at the whole system at a glance. You've got the radio station, AIPodcastListening.com for your on-the-go audio lessons. Then you've got the school, AISupercampus.com, which is the free community for growth. And it's all powered by the engine, Notebook LM, the tool that actually makes the podcasts from your documents. It's this perfect, self-contained system for turning information into real understanding.
Okay, so that's the system. It sounds cool, but let's get down to brass tacks. What does this actually mean for you? Practically speaking, how does a model like this help you build that abundance mindset and get over that AI anxiety?
Well, think about your new toolkit. All that dead time you have, commuting, at the gym, suddenly that's learning time. You get the power to turn any ridiculously complicated document into a simple conversation you can just listen to. You get access to a free community for support and growth, and this is my favorite part, you're literally using AI to learn about AI. It's so meta and so effective. You know, when you boil it all down, the philosophy behind this whole thing is just really positive and welcoming. It's about being a voice of reason when there's so much hype and fear out there. The message is simple. This is for everybody. Everyone can learn from this, everyone can benefit, and everyone can be a part of what's happening. So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. Just imagine for a second, what could you learn? What could you build? What could you become if any document you wanted to understand, any report, any book, any article, could instantly turn into a simple conversation you could have on the go? The potential there is, well, it's truly abundant.